The 70-page report in which the proposal is contained is before the ministers of EAC Affairs, who started their deliberations today in Arusha, Tanzania. Uganda's Minister for East African Affairs, Rebecca Kadaga, who also doubles as first Deputy Prime Minister, is in attendance. The Sectoral Council on Finance and Economic Affairs, comprising of Ministers of Finance and Trade in the partner states, have recommended to the Ministers of EAC Affairs and the Presidents to reduce the number of EALA members selected from each partner state from the current 9 to 5. However, the proposal has not been received well by the EALA representatives.
It's a very unfortunate proposal by the Sectoral Council on Finance because this community is growing and we needed more members instead of reducing.
A proposal that's ill-informed, a proposal that is not at all in sync with the reality of what's going on in the EAC. Indeed, it should actually be the other way around. There should be more members, more representation from each partner states, 10 members, 15 members. That is the number that we should look at.
The report also suggests that EALA has the highest number of sittings among all the benchmarked peer regional parliamentary assemblies, making it the most expensive to run. They want the sittings of the assembly be reduced to 4 instead of 6 sitting in a year.
When you reduce numbers of the assembly, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to, are you killing the assembly? Because we need to operate. Now, 5 members for each assembly and then reduce the sittings. I want to tell you, we were sitting the other day in the commission and we were trying to allocate work for this plenary. There are a lot of work which is finished in committees that we cannot handle because now the sittings have been reduced.
The work of the assembly is much. That's why we think that this is a matter of the treaty and it shouldn't be interfered with, and the community is increasing and it's enlarging. That's why we need even more members.
According to the documents before the ministers, the Sectoral Council claims EALA takes almost 35% of the partner states' contribution, making it the most expensive assembly to run compared to the partner states' national assemblies, ECOWAS and SADC. If this proposal is adopted by the EAC Affairs ministers and later passed by the heads of state, the number of MPs will reduce from 54 to 30 in the next parliament.
These are all maneuvers and manipulations that are aimed at collapsing the community. Among the Bagisu, they say if there is something is going to bite you, it starts by scratching you. Now, they are starting with the assembly, the next will be the whole community. It will collapse.
The Council of Ministers of East African Affairs today started their deliberation here in Arusha, Tanzania. But in regards to this proposal of reducing the size of this parliament, it remains to be seen whether the Council will adopt the proposal. Jingo Francis, NTV in Arusha, Tanzania.